have an aluminum steering rack down there. The other pieces, the other plastic pieces, I forget the name of them, guys, sorry. Those are all plastic. What I've done is I got a shitload of Loctite on this. Hopefully it'll keep it down, because this whole setup here keeps loosening up. There's a little nut right there that you can adjust everything to. And I mean, it's pretty common with a lot of RCs, but this one right here is just a pain in the ass. It's been, I don't know, it's been a real pain ever since I got it. I don't know if it's just wore out or what the deal is, but anyway, hopefully it holds up today, because we're out here at one of my favorite spots to run. If that thing will focus, sorry. And basically what happened last time is we get down, or even on the other side, we get down and it want to drift over to the left, so I couldn't really get any good rips with it. I did not bring the GPS with me today, since I'm just testing and stuff. I don't want to go dragging that thing out every single time, so I'll wait until I actually get it all gnawed out, and then we'll do some speed rips with it. So let's see. Yes, there we go. It's a lot better there. We'll see what it holds here. So let's fire them up and see if we got everything all straightened out. All right, let's check out our steering, because I had this remote on another truck. Okay, that's correct. Okay, well, let's see what she's got here. All right, she's already off a little bit, so let's fix the steering on it. It's got to be somewhat close. Let's give it a little hit here. Nope. That's decent. Okay, so let's give that a shot here for a minute, see what we can do. See if I can get a little bit of a speed hit with it without it going nuts on me. Woo! Now, okay, now we don't have a steering issue, we got just power. So those differentials might need a little bit of attention. Let me see if I can get this thing going straight here. That's close enough, I guess. Give it a little bit of a launch here. I can't get on it real hard because I don't have my glitch buster on here yet, so let's give it a little bit of a run, then we'll hit it. Now we'll hit it. Wow. Okay, it's got some power, so those tires for sure are going to need to come off. So those tires are not going to hold up. Let's just see what we can do here. Much, much better, dude. Yeah, man, this is going to be a pretty decent truck after I get it all fixed up. Woo! Woo! That was a hard hit. Let's check that out. Oh, man. Got a little bit of trophy stuff going on here. Get rid of that, we don't need it. No damage really, so. Alright. Let's just see what the old shred's got. Alright, here we go. Full beans right there. Look at all the tire issues I got though. Okay, I'm getting power dump too, so I don't know what's up with that. I'm constantly having power issues on this one, and I got a brand new, I think it's a Max 8 or whatever in there. Let me see what I got. So, easy run, Max 8, yeah. Motor's not too hot. The ESC's blazing though. I don't know why it's running so hot. Okay, well, more work to be done on that, but this is a whole lot better, guys. So I can play with it a little bit here. I just won't go real crazy with it. Oh, maybe not. It's trying to crap out on me for sure. Take him down here and let him sit. Those shreds got some issues, man. Every time I try to do something good with the damn thing, I get another problem cropping up. And yet again, we got heat issues. This is the second time we've had heat issues, so give me a minute, guys. I'm going to plop it up here on the tailgate and see if we can kind of get a better look at this. Alright, so now we can get a little bit of a better look at it. We got, the gears are really not hot. Not at all. Motor, it's warm, but it's not blazing hot. ESC is just really hot, man. I don't understand what it's doing. I'm only running 4S too, so it's not like we got, and they're only 50C. Look at that. 50C, and I'm still like running hot. I don't know what the deal is. So I'm gonna let it cool down here, and I'm gonna kind of try to do a little bit of programming, see if maybe I can program whatever that is out of it. Maybe I can turn the punch level down or something like that. So we'll give it a little shot since we're already out here running it anyway, see what we can do with it. So give me just a minute here to kind of look everything up, and then we'll go from there. Lowered down the punch level. It was set on 5. I don't remember setting it on 5, but maybe I did. I don't know. So I lowered it down to 3, which is the recommended settings anyway. So we'll see what that does. Hopefully it won't overheat. And I'm just going to run it. I'm going to run it up and down on the pavement here, you know, just to see if it'll get caught up in the thermal protection again. So let's do that, and then we might have to go back down another pinion. I think I'm down to like 20 or something like that. I had a 23 on, but maybe that's still too much. I don't know. You know, trial and error again. Now, if you do any kind of calculations and stuff on the gearing and everything for this truck, supposedly you can go up to like 23, 24, but maybe I just don't have the right setup, or maybe that motor draws too much, or batteries are getting old. I don't know. Something is definitely off. It's all cooled back down now, and it's only been like, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes. So I'm happy about that. You know, it's not like it was, you know, blaring hot to where I'm damaging stuff, but obviously I don't want to run it that way for too long. So we're just going to kind of take it easy and run it up and down on the pavement here, and see if we can get it to repeat the same effect. If it does, then we might need to go back down another gear. So let's check it out. But I think the steering, which was the whole point of this video, the steering I believe is now fixed. Thank God, because that was driving me nuts. These tires are good for off-road. I use them on a dirt track that I go. That's like a private dirt track, but they absolutely suck for you know, off-road grass over here. I mean, they're ballooning really, really bad. They're just not good for what I'm trying to do with this. So even though this is only 4-cell, I think I need to invest in another set of tires. I might have some at the house, and these are also kind of tall too. I don't know what the actual size of the tires that come on the shredder are, but maybe these are too tall for it. That could be what's throwing it off, a little too much weight. Now these are lightweight, but you know, I mean, lightweight to me and lightweight to an electronic speed controller is, you know, two different things. So I'm going to look through some tires and stuff as well, and also change some of those out and before the next test. But let's get through this one here. Let's see if there's anything else that crops up, so that when we come out again, it's actually close to being ready to rock and roll. Because next time, I don't want to do any more tests. I want this to be the very last test. The next time, I just want to get out and start running it, ripping it hard, seeing what it'll do, all that kind of jazz. So hopefully this is the last one here, and let's just get right to it and see what we can do. All right, another thing I should mention too is RC Island, or Island RC Duke, had mentioned to loosen up my shocks in the back, that maybe that was causing me some binding, and it doesn't really stick as bad. It sticks a little bit here and there. I looked at my shafts, they're not bent, so I'm kind of at a loss what to do with them. Maybe I still possibly got them a little too tight, but I mean, they're they're pretty loose on there, guys, so I don't know what else could possibly be causing that to stick. So still hunting on that one just a little bit, but like I said, it's got a whole lot better, so I have to thank him. So I really appreciate that advice. Let me see what we can do here with this and see if hopefully we can get a little better run out of it than what we've had so far. Again, we're just running it up and down on the road here. I'm not going to go off-road. Steering is still off too, so it might help if I go the right way, huh? Let's see, yeah, just off a little. That looks pretty close. All right, so I'm not worried about it being 100%. You know, anybody that watches my channel know I'm not 100% on anything. So we're just going to kind of run it up and down here and see what we can do with it. That's not even half throttle. But as you can see, the speed is there, guys. The speed is there. The truck seems to be handling it pretty well. The steering's pretty good. I got an issue with tires now and thermal shutdown. Might help if I'm able to drive a little bit too. I'm kind of not paying much attention. My steering is off just a little bit still, and when you're hitting high runs, you know, it's gonna throw you off for sure. All right. Let's see what we can get old Shred to do here. See if we can hit a little bit of a rip. Now, changing the punch level actually helps the launch on it, but as you can see, it still gets very squirrely. These tires just are not what this truck needs. Not at all. So that's definitely a must do. I think I have some at the house. I had some GRPs that need to really go on the infraction, but maybe I'll stick them on here. I don't know. Those are street only tires though. I'd really rather put something that's all terrain. So guys, I'm getting some pretty good results out of half throttle here. I'm actually really enjoying half throttle. And see, once you let it settle out, you know, my hand's off the trigger here. Once you let it settle out, it goes pretty good, except for it's drifting still, which for some reason I can't gnaw out the steering on that. I may still have an issue with it. Who the hell knows? Maybe I don't have the length right on the shaft. But yeah, the old shredder's getting up and moving pretty good. Now, again, this is on pavement, so not exactly what I wanted to do with it, but it's a place to start. So sometimes when you're working with these rigs, especially one that's a red cat, you got all kinds of issues that other trucks just don't have. Doesn't mean that red cat isn't good. I actually really enjoy red cat, but some of their models could really be better, and they just don't put enough into it, in my opinion. That's still some of that toy grade coming out in them. But so far, guys, this is rolling pretty good. See how it wants to slide really bad with these tires? These tires are not good on the road to begin with, and I know that. It's just something I threw on there because I was hoping to get a little off-road out of it. But right now, it's just not ready for off-road. So I think what the next step is going to be on this one is to go down another tooth or two on the gear so we can help avoid the thermal, because right now it's doing pretty good. And then change the tires for sure. I'm going to have to look at the geometry in the front here, so let's take a look at that now. Okay, so you see how the tires are kind of like a little off, like the one here, and I just straightened all this stuff too, so I don't know why it's doing it. The one is kicked out a little bit more, and then that one's kicked out a little more that way. I don't know why it continually wants to do that. I got to fix that. And then let's see, let's get a look down straight on it here. Let's see, can you see that? Okay, so this one is bent in pretty good, so that needs to come out some. That could be, and it's on the side that it's pulling to too, so that could be the reason why I'm not able to gnaw it out. that needs to come out for sure. So kick that out a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna leave the front end a little bit. This one here, I need to pull it back in. So this one here, I don't want to kick it out anymore. But the bottom there, the steering linkage, I need to kick it out so it matches a little bit. So that's probably what's going on with the steering here. I never noticed that before, and I don't know, maybe it's just something I overlooked, or it's possible that that's a new issue. I'm gonna have to look into it. So I got a few more things to do on this still here, guys, but I'm liking the truck, to be honest with you. It's kind of moving along. It's not moving, you know, as fast as I want it to, but it is moving along, so that's positive progress. That's always a good thing. And this RC does this. I don't know if you guys have a shredder yourself. Maybe you can tell me if this is normal or not. That's all I get for the left. That's what I get for the right. It looks like it's close, but when I'm turning, I get a lot more on the right. And actually, just noticed something else too. I got a bearing bad over here. I wonder if this one's bad too. It's got some slop in it. So I'll have to change out those bearings too. I actually didn't dive into the bearings on this truck yet, so, and it's still got the little chatter when it starts off too, so I don't know what's up with that. But again, we're just going to run it a little bit here, see if anything else crops up. We got a laundry list of a few things to kind of straighten out and take care of. At least the list isn't growing too bad. These are all simple, basically preventative, I guess is what I'm trying to say, items that I should have already looked at, but I didn't. Somehow I overlooked them, so most likely it's my fault. You know, I have a tendency to just get in a hurry. As you can see, those tires are ballooning pretty bad. Looks like that one is actually trying to come apart on the right front. I hear something flapping around. Where is it coming from? Where are you coming from? I bet it's this right front. It seems like it anyway. It's kind of starting to. Maybe it's the right rear. I heard one of them. I'm pretty sure it's on this side. Okay. I'm going to have to look into that too, but you know, there again, I'm changing tires, so it doesn't matter. The ESC is pretty hot. So I think a lot of that is due to the pinion. The pinion and obviously the steering and stuff's working against itself, and I mean, you can see these tires are starting to come apart. I don't know if that's the flubbering I keep hearing, but I keep hearing something like flubber around when it goes by. So I don't know what that is, but we're going to change those out for sure. Those are definitely no more, not really giving me much use on this truck here. Maybe I can throw those on the Savage for a little bit because it's just going to beat it up anyway. I don't know. We'll check that out. So just stay tuned, guys. We'll have some more good stuff coming from this. Hopefully next video will be really good, and we'll get away from all the testing stuff. So I appreciate everybody watching. Thanks again. Break it down.